Okay. Set up a rail line from here to here. We're going to put that as freight only. Add a loco. Duplicate. Let's go. I suppose, really, we should also go down to Washington with this stuff. Maybe one of the trains should go to Baltimore and the other one should go to Washington. Manage the train. No, not manage the train. Set up the line. So Baltimore, then go to Washington, then delete Baltimore. Clone that. Find the other train. And clone that. Right, so 4 trains, 2 going to Washington, 2 going to Baltimore. Hopefully that's financially viable. Yes, all the service station stuff, good call. Supply tower, right, we'll have a supply tower. Somewhere along there. Guess we'll need one along here as well. The common station here. $80 grand for a maintenance building. We'll also give them one. Okay, what are you getting now? 55% of stuff. 45% of stuff. Okay, the cattle's coming in just producing meat and leather. In theory, the meat could be sold to here, I reckon. But not the leather. So we could have a freight run here, but it's not really profitable. So we have 5 trains now, 4 freight and 1 passenger. Well, if the demand is there, hang on. 7.2, 30 past 29. Yeah, the demand is there. So what we'll do is we'll grab him and we'll clone him. Net neutrality isn't dead yet. I know. I'm on the mailing list. Don't worry. I'm keeping up to date. Some of the states are going to sue them. Blah, blah, blah. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's keep my eye out on this dude. King Preserve private ownership. Fruit. Corn. Have you played Industry Giant 2? No. Sugar. Dairy farm. We need milk. Can anybody see milk? There's milk. There's milk. Oh, you cheeky little... You... Oh, you... Look at him. He's just nipped in there. You little scumbag. I'll have less of this from you, pal.
Why did you connect that farm in particular?
Because I wanted to go there before you. But now your entire platform is blocked. Boo-hoo. I'm going to steal his milk. I'm going to steal everything from him. Oh, why can't I connect in there? For some reason it won't build into that. There we go. So to get the angle right.
The bigger a city gets, the greater its demands get too. At some point, the goods from the immediate area will no longer be enough. That's where the railroad comes in handy. Now select Baltimore to take a closer look at the city.
As if I've not been doing that. We're going to be bringing in the milk. Come on, flip round. Okay. Now the milk specifically needs to go down to Washington, doesn't it? Because that's where the industry is for milk. But the grain is demanded by Baltimore, by Washington.
Baltimore, where the headquarters of our firm is located, has a large clothing industry. The city therefore needs a constant supply of fabrics. In New York, on the other hand, the fashion-conscious customers are waiting for deliveries of ready-tailored goods.
So we need to go to New York.
Lay a rail line between Baltimore and New York so that the clothing produced in Baltimore can be delivered to New York.
We haven't got enough money to punch through that. Are you serious? Look at the state of the hills. He actually wants me to go to New York. I can't, though. I just can't get through those hills with this much money. Right, let's sort the milk out first. Wait, why can't I select... Leave. Close. I know. Because it doesn't go anywhere yet. Need to connect this track into here now. Doesn't like that, does it? There we go. Now it works, just needs some signaling. The game is not early access, this is a pre-release. Okay, so it's going into that one. Let's see, we've got this right here. We're going to need a signal here. That signal's wrong. No, that's wrong. Remove signal control. Interesting. I'll make sure they only go in that way. The devs asked Squirrel to showcase all the bugs. No, that's not true. You're making that up, THU. The devs never asked me to do anything. I asked for a key for it. I saw the game and asked them, could I show it? And they went, yeah, here's a key. Right. Let's jump through there. Comes along here. Can't put a signal on that. It's a bit congested, this bit. But it should let me now build the rail line from here to here. That's good. Just take freight only. Right, that's going to take the freight. We could also build another one to take the grain as well, couldn't we? So we could take from here to here. There we go. So how they get on. Is Bitcoin mining profitable? I have no idea about how easy... You know, from what I know about Bitcoin mining, it takes an awful lot of processing power to do it, and I think there's about 4 coins a day being made. Establish a rail line between Baltimore and New York. I need to wait for my finances to get back in order. What's going on here then? Why is there no suitable freight coming? Where's he going? He's going to Baltimore where they accept cattle. Is it because they've got too much? Just go down the bill menu, there's one more building. What, the warehouse? Milk and grain. Random breakdown, what a scumbag. How do we get to New York? That's the question. I think we're going to have to go this way. But the way he's put his line, that's just not going to be easy. But trying to punch through there is going to be seriously expensive. Leaf spring suspension. Increase the number of passengers in the city where your company has a station by 10%. Next bid, 30 grand. Highest bidder, El Squirrello. Next bid stands at 40.
It's probably just another one of your little mistakes, but could it be that you just placed a bid?
Why don't you stick your nose in your own business, Miss Pomp? Whatever your name is. I think it was a good investment. I get 10% more passengers. I can't see how that's ever a bad idea. What's this here? Indian resettlement bill passed. Okay. Not sure what this guy's doing. Washington to Baltimore. He's just sat here. Like, what is he waiting for? I think this entire section is a massive bottleneck. Oh wait, he's gone that way. See, the money's not really going up. How do I look at my finances? Company. Quarter report, competitors. Banking activities? See, look, stock market, I told you. It's got a stock market, this game. Current bonds. That's if you want to borrow money, I think. Consumer goods. Raw materials, food. Trade shares. Look at this, we can trade in the stock market. $10 shares in consumer goods. I love it. Right, hang on. Company. Value. Expenses. Maintenance expenses are bad. 50 grand from income. Investments. What the heck? Locomotives. Look at this. 600 grand on routing. 720 on buildings. I'm spending too much. 4 trains, 10 trains. 3 trains. Maybe I've got too many trains, guys. Maybe I should get rid of some of these trains that are not doing anything, like this one. Let's get rid of him. Let's get a bit of money back and cost a bit less. So say no for now. If they come out of here with no goods, then we sell them. So look, he's got loads now. They shouldn't have any on the way in, but they should definitely have it on the way out. What have you missed, Stobart Volvo?
Haven't you noticed the spy? He brought something useful back to me.
How do I answer that question? Leaf suspension stolen? What did you say? Did you see that? That guy just nicked my leaf suspension? Wow. The gloves are off. Okay. Leaf suspension, see? He nicked the idea. I paid for it. Oh, I get it. So, but it's basically, I paid 40 grand to research it, but he researched it anyway. Like, you can't stop him getting it. Train whistle. Increases the number of passengers in every city where your company has a station by 10%. Nice. Covered cab. Increases the profits from transported mail by 10%. The grasshopper. First you need to unlock 2 more. Okay. Covered freight car. Yeah, we'll have that. We're moving a lot of goods here. We'll have that. And we'll have that one. Okay. Let's unlock 60 more innovations. Wow. See, look, this guy's come back empty. That's not good. Needs to go. How does a train whistle increase passengers? It summons passengers. So we need to get fabric up to... clothing up to New York. Which I would probably do by branching off that line and going in this way. The question is, where would we put the city? The train station, sorry. It's restricting me from building. Oh, that's just really bad. I can build a platform, but I don't know how I'm going to get the rail line to it. The gloves are off. You're actually about to put on yours because it's freezing. Yeah, you see, because he's got some kind of industry thing here. I can't build near him. He's actually blocking me from doing it with his industry. I'm not sure how the game expects me to do this, because that's going to be way too expensive going that way. That's pretty nasty. You want to be on his inside? Yeah, but it's a problem when I get over here, isn't it? Like, even if I build this, which is going to cost me 100 grand. Let's say we build a small one for 40.
One thing is clear. Either the station goes or you do.
Or you do! So just look at the monstrous cost of this track. %14 incline. I can't make this work. Just cannot make this work. Oh my god, Gabe, look at this. He can build a bridge over his bridge. How does that work? I love it. This may actually be doable now. 1 second. Let's move that back. Uh-oh. We've completely trapped the guy. So how much is that? 200 grand. 200,000 that is. And we've completely boxed him in. Like, good luck getting out of that, pal. Although if you've ever played Railroad Tycoon and those kind of games, they just build the most insane constructs to do it. Okay. This will have to be a single track with a passing loop for now. We can't afford anything else. We'll just build a little passing loop here. And then single track it all the way to New York. We'll need a supply tower, possibly. Halfway down. It's going to go to Baltimore, so that's fine. Okay, Baltimore. We'll make it freight only. Oh, you know what? We'll just make it automatic.
I'll let you get on with your responsibilities. Stay alert. I will check on your progress from time to time.
Okay, Captain Sinister. Let's see how they get on. Is this him? No, hang on. Baltimore to New York, what's he waiting for? Oh, he's waiting for that signal. He should be able to go now. Why can't he go? I don't see why he can't leave the platform. There's nothing stopping him. That signal's been cleared ages ago. I don't get why he's blocked. Or is he just loading? Waiting. He says he's waiting, but I don't really know what he's waiting for. Mr. Rubku, thank you very much for the raid, sir. Gaff75, hello Paul, nice relaxing game. Thank you, Gaff. I don't get this. I don't see what's stopping him from moving right now. Oh, wait a minute. I know what's stopping him. That'll fix it. It's your red, Rob Jansen. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, he can go now. That's fine. Let's go to New York. What were you doing before streaming? I was sleeping. And then I got up and had bacon sandwiches. You can move the camera by holding the middle mouse button. No, you just use the cursor keys thing, get different views. What do you mean like that? Rip. Oh my god. The incline? Flippin' heck. We definitely need more powerful locomotives. How's the research going? Connect Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Got 120. We could research the John Bull. Imported from England, the John Bull with its horizontal cylinder barrel, interior cylinders, is already able to deliver impressive power. The basic design will become the new standard.
This vehicle reminds me of my grandmother. Worn out and slow.
Think he's jelly. No, no, no. Manage train. Let's have a look. Yeah, the John Bull. We're going to get the John Bull for this line. It's only going to cost us 28 to upgrade. We'll do it. 28 grand upgrade. We'll take that. You can have an upgrade as well. That should help. Help with the gradient.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Hang on. So it gets to there. How do they get to this side? They can't. There's a mistake here. I think I forgot to draw that bit. Maybe too short. Rob Jensen, I'm sorry, bro. 4 months already. Thanks for all the great content. Thank you very much, Rob. Thank you for 4 months, sir. Sorry I missed it. Mandreas, thank you for SquirrelPlus. Mandreas, you're welcome. Enjoy. If you're watching on SquirrelPlus. Meshuga. Thank you for the review, Meshuga. So I'm just focusing on this blatant track error here. I just realised that this train here, when he comes down, he has no way of getting on this right-hand track. So now he has to wait to get onto here. Now we can jump over and then clear the signal through there. And then it's a long way down to here, so I think we'll add another little block there. Let's try and clear that through.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Okay, let's see if that... There you go, that's unlocked him, which then unlocks him. That's better. Alright, let's carry on. Alright, Rob. Have a good one, sir. Danny Brooks, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the house, Danny. Is that pumpkins? Look at this pumpkin field. That's so cool. Can we give Danny Brooks a nutty welcome, guys? Look, the bridge over the bridge. This is brill. What's he moving? Is he moving cotton or something? We need to destroy him.
Faster and faster all the time. That has nothing to do with traveling in style.
Oh yeah, wasn't she the one? Oh no, it was him that said it's as slow as his grandmother. Look at the detail. Welcome to New York. New York, 1830. Now detaching carriages. Look how long it takes because it's a small station.
If you transport the clothing from Baltimore with your rail line, you will be making a considerable contribution to the growth of the industry. Everyone profits from that.
Yeah, but aren't we doing that? Well, actually, Baltimore and Ohio at full steam. John Bull hits 20 miles per hour. Yesterday, the railroad company of Baltimore and Ohio's locomotive set a new record speed. The train was traveling on one of the main connecting lines. The trailblazing record was then toasted with beer and whiskey. We eagerly await when the next record is going to be set. Yet it is slowly being questioned just how much faster a locomotive like that can go and where progress is going to lead us one day. Imagine being able to do 50 miles an hour. So the problem with this is they're all loaded up passengers and we actually need to be moving cloth. So I think we're going to have to put a dedicated freight line on it. Because I don't think... it might be worth investing in a bit of a double track, you know.
Excellent.
What's this?
You could hire train crews in the staff dialogue window.
Okay.
Then you'll need to view the train details of the selected train to assign the staff to it.
You can hire train crew in the
Now,
staff.
open the train details of your most important train and assign an engineer and a stoker to it.
What do they do? Increases reliability of the train by 20%. Reduces the maintenance requirements. Okay, how do we... Have we got these on hire already? Oh no, we have to hire them. Hire an engineer and hire a stoker.
You don't have first call on cities, farms, or mines. Of course, your transport income will fall if your competitors connect these to their rail networks.
Okay, engineer.
Trucks, locomotives, buildings, and cash all increase the value of your company. And the higher this is, the higher the price of your company stocks.
101, isn't it? Yeah, we need to expand this because this is going to be a huge bottleneck into New York. Oh my
Just as
god.
other companies buy stocks from you, you are able to buy some from them. If you do that, you will profit from the success of your competitors. You should buy stocks via the company dialogue window now.
Is he telling me to buy company stock? Wait, how do we buy competitors? 1.3 million. 6 trains. Trade company shares, alright. Let's buy some shares. Let's buy 10% of their stock.
Hey, in your place, I'd invest in me as well.
Yeah. You just wait till I own 51%,
This should
boyo.
stay just between us, as it's, well, not entirely legal. But we need to keep all of our options open. A saboteur has applied for a job with you.
What?
If you send him to one of your competitors, he will make trouble for them. This can also cause their stock price to fall.
A saboteur.
You don't have to deploy saboteurs to do better than your competitors. You could deal with them in a more classy and legal way. Take a look at which routes are more lucrative and will ensure you become the most important transporter there.
New York. I can't believe this guy applied and said, yes, I'd like to apply to be a saboteur at your company, please.
By the way, your competitor, Don Lorenzo, is a bit of a gang boss. You could imagine that he has good connections to bandits and saboteurs. So it's much easier for him to deploy such characters.
Well, it's because some skins. I lost my acorn. Was on 12 month. You've still got a gold cap on my screen, Paulie. Who should be sabotaged? I want to sabotage Don Lorenzo. What industry? Train station. New York. I can't believe this game. We're just employing massive, dirty, underhand tactics now. I think this line needs to join further down. It just doesn't work joining here. Like, it should maybe join about here, maybe? Just before the bridge. So if it came along like that... do it yet. Gotta wait till it clears before I can do anything with it. It's so annoying. You just bought 10% of his stock and now you're going to sabotage him. Well, I bought 10% of his stock.
I know for sure that you're behind this sabotage.
Sabotage
You should
succeeded.
have learned the most important aspects of your position by now. I'll let you get on with your responsibilities. Stay alert. I will check on your progress from time to time.
Yeah. We'll get on with our duties, alright. I need these two to clear down from here and then I can do something with it. I don't get why they're not moving through. Why is he not moving? Pretty certain he could move forward into this block here. I don't get this. Now go and buy more of his stock. Hang on. Company, quarter report, competitors. Oh, his stock price has gone up, look.
If you own enough shares in your competitor, you can merge with them and incorporate their routes and buildings with yours. Your competitor will then be out of business for good.
Oh no!
Well done. You now possess your first block of shares in a competitor.
Wait, what? Didn't I already buy 10%? Why is this train not moving? It doesn't make any sense. Just, it's completely open. Good night, Joku. I don't get this. I don't see what's wrong. I don't see why this train is being held up. Something's not right here. So he's waiting there, right? He's waiting here. What's the problem? So he joins this block. That's free. Jump over into that block. That block's free. There's nothing on the line in any of these blocks. I don't get it. Yeah, good night, Ben GT. Can anybody see what is wrong with this section of track? Block the train from going onto the left track. I can't really, Baz, because if we do that, it's a two-way section, isn't it? Track goes down too far before it crosses over. But it crosses there, look. I've done this in many places and it works fine. Should we try that? Well, that allowed him to move. Good night, homie. Good night, fat cowboy. Jeez, what's happening? 11 o'clock, we're all off to bed? The other train is technically in the block it wants to enter. Not anymore, it's not. This block is now unoccupied. The only other train here is this one, and this one's cut off by this block. So what's stopping it? I just don't get it. Like, he's free to move. China Hat forward long, it could be. So once he passes that signal, it... Random. Okay, let's take advantage of that. And... Cannot place a demolition marker here, why not? Okay, connect that. It's just gonna work. Clear planning, shift left click. The train just turned left, did not merge to the right line. Oh, great. So they come along here. This is such a bottleneck. I didn't realize until I built these things that you just can't do anything with them. Right, well that'll get the train to at least there, won't it? Before they eventually merge into a two-track operation. Can you upgrade the station to make 2 more tracks? I think 4 is the limit from what I've seen. Right, there's a block there to stop you getting in there. So if you carry on this way... So that will free you out of that section. I think you probably do this a bit earlier, looking at it. much it would be to double track more of this. Alright, I'll have to do that later. I haven't got much money. Let's see how that gets
I'll
on.
think of something for you. You can be sure of that. This is what happens when someone gets in my way. Things break.
He's gonna go to saboteur one of my trains. I know, Hardy. Baltimore and Ohio expands a network over 800 miles of track. Chief Executive El Squirrelo disclosed to his newspaper that although pleased at pulling ahead of the competition, nowhere near all the goods for the good citizens have been achieved. Oh, this is a nightmare, this bit. Oh, great. That one train breaks down. You know that was a sabotage. You know it. Because he went, oh, things break. One train just held up all these. Sabotage. How do I fix it? I don't know how we fix that. Do we just weather it out, or is my station just going to go full rip? I've got no options. 220 innovation points. Increase the power of your locomotives by 10 grand. We'll bid 30 on that. Good night, Paulie. Yeah, we are. We're already in the process of buying.
Excuse me, but could you keep out of this? You're driving the price up.
Okay, what have I forgot? Increases reliability of your locomotives by 20%. I think we'll have that. We've got 120 points left.
Your trains might be fast, but do they also provide a decent level of comfort?
No. Passengers don't care about that. Baltimore, Ohio, full steam, John Bull hits 26 miles an hour. I like this. Position stop signals. And the last time I tried to put a stop signal on here, it wouldn't let me. Now it will. Pretty certain I couldn't do that initially. Next page of what? Then about the research. Company and construction. Ah. As a result of increased public interest in railroads, the number of passengers is growing. Oh my god. This is insane. Oh, these trains are just doing nothing because of this. It's like one train is just holding everything up. See, why can't he move forward to here? In fact, why is he on the wrong side of the... Could he not have gone into track? Wait a minute. That train was in platform 1. How on earth did he manage that? Him. It was him, wasn't it? He went into the wrong platform. So he switched back that way. Where is he going? He's going to Baltimore. Oh, I see. He comes into that platform and then turned around and went back out again. Not a lot I can do about that. Yeah, you see, you can't upgrade this any bigger. I don't know if you have to do research, maybe? Trains and locomotives, company construction. Holy cow, this is only 1830. Look at 1850. Shaft ventilation, worker accommodations, concrete bridge, building tactics, newspaper ads, logistics, assembly lines. Oh my god. Is that tech tree big enough for you? The EMD E-Unit diesel? Flippin' heck. Supply tower. Well, it's a bit of a shonky design, this. I was incorrect about the track switching when I said the train had turned left, hadn't gone to the right track. No, I think it just came into that platform. You should do a full crossing in front of the station so the trains can choose their next free platform. You can't though, Baz, this is the thing. So this bit of track here, you can't do anything with. This is like the fixed bit. You only get to build from here on in. And the problem is because of this river, it immediately goes into a bridge platform. And on a bridge platform, you're not allowed to basically build any cross track. So the only bit you can do it on is this, because you can't touch that, you can't touch that, and you can't make it not go into a bridge. And this is too short to do hardly anything with. Like, that's the some extent of what we could do. So we could make it switcheroo there, perhaps. That might help a little bit. But that's about it. Dems the options. Well, the single switchover is make that a full cross. I don't think the game has it, Baz. You mean here? You can't build a cross. Seems to be a limitation. I've not worked out how you do it yet. No, you can't do crossovers as far as I can tell. Bear in mind this is the first time we've played the game. You have a security guard available. I might go and buy some more shares. In Don. See, that price is going up.
Nobody buys my shares and gets away with it. Just remember that.
30. We own a third of his company. When we started out, it's like, yeah, if I was in your position, I would have done the same. And now, because that percentage is going up, he's getting a bit, can you not buy my shares, please? So he's getting really annoyed. Let's save this. Man, I told you this game was in depth. I missed your message, Texas. 1 second, sir. Let me catch up. Danny Brooks, Texas. Yesterday I noticed Twitch unsubbed me from you and Steve. Luckily, I noticed on time, so I haven't lost any sub months. And the great stream, always Mr. Squill, keeping enjoying a lot. Texas, he did do that a few weeks ago. They had a known bug. I don't know why they do it, Texas. It's so annoying. At least you caught it anyway. Mikey DeLarge, or Mickey DeLarge, with 24 months to Golden Nut. Go on then. I'll press the share button. Mickey, congrats on the Golden Acorn. Another 24 months today. Thank you for your support, Mickey. Julian, the game overall seems like pretty decent. It has its limitations, but crikey, there's a lot of depth in here. Mr. D, thanks for the great stream today. Squirrel Hug, thank you very much, Mr. D. Thanks for the support. And Nightmare, thank you for 5 months. There's 2 people we could go and raid because I'm going to end now. So let's leave this. Exit the game. That's going to be it for today. Let's go and do a raid if you want to stick around.